Hey guys, and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we're going to be playing some Battlefield 6 again. Now I have released a little video of me and my friends playing together, and there was just some little highlights. But today I would like to play it a little bit and kind of give my input on the game. It's just this regular guy who just loves Battlefield, and I figured let's do a little bit of gameplay. So we're going to jump in the game, and we're going to be completing some challenges. We're currently on the road of level 45 to unlock the Vector, which is my favorite SMG by far. And then I want to basically level that weapon and all that jazz. So yeah, let's jump in. First thing I would like to talk about are definitely the maps. The maps are great. We have a large variety of open maps, you know, where you can snipe, and close quarter maps, which is my personal favorite because I like that close quarter combat with SMGs and whatnot. Out of all the maps that I played so far, my favorite has to be basically all the town maps, but I do prefer this New York one. But I still have to say that most of these maps are definitely, they feel one-sided. It definitely feels like the attacking or the defending side has a little bit more of a advantage when it comes to some aspects here and there. Now I actually have won in both defending and, you know, attacking sides on all the maps. That's not the issue, but the issue is they still kind of feel, they feel very much one-sided. Another big thing that I noticed is just simply how long it takes for you to unlock stuff. I like it in that way much better because, you know, it gives you time to play, it gives you missions to do, and then all the XP to collect. And I just find the game a little bit more enjoyable because of that. So I will definitely have to say that it's a good thing in that regard. But another thing that tells me is definitely that Battlefield is going to basically be giving out points and, you know, things to like, oh, you know, you can buy points so you can score and skip levels and whatnot. Which is kind of, you know, I don't really know how to feel about it, but, you know, they do have to earn their money back, so we're gonna have to see how that impacts them, to say it like that. Kind of a side thing, but the two main weapons that I've been mostly getting killed by is the shotgun and the M4. Those two are absolutely dominating for some reason. I mean, they are kind of good, but, you know, it's just a little bit of annoying. But I do hope once Battlefield releases more weapons and all that stuff that people do switch to other weapons. They just don't stick to the ones that are given to you at the start. So we will have to see. Oh, there's a lot of them up here. There is no way of knowing this for sure, and there, you know, I can't confirm or deny it, but I do believe Battlefield will add Desert Eagle and the Glock 18 in the game. I mean, I really hope they do, because those are my absolute favorite pistols to use. Desert Eagle definitely being the beast, and then Glock 18, if it's automatic, is also pretty good. I did see in the next battle pass that we're getting that they're gonna add like a CZ75, which is a pretty good automatic pistol, although I definitely want to see the Glock 18 and Desert Eagle. I would definitely say that it's Battlefield done right, and if you've played Battlefield 4 and 3, then you will definitely enjoy this one. I mean, without a doubt, it is pretty good. The overall feel of the game, and especially with the pistol, like, to use it is absolutely beautiful. I love it. It feels natural. The only game that I can kind of really compare to is Counter-Strike, and I know it's not really fair. You know, in Counter-Strike, when you use the pistol, it feels like you're, you know, strapped in place, versus when you play Battlefield and when you use the pistol, it kind of just feels like a butter, and you can just do whatever you want, to say it like that. But pretty good pistol feel. I love it, and I definitely can't wait for more pistols to come out. The destruction. I would like to talk about the destruction because that's one of the biggest side of the things in Battlefield. The destruction feels absolutely great. Feels like you're in an actual battlefield. It actually feels like, you know, when you blow up something, it's gonna get blown up. But yeah, no, the overall destruction and explosion, it just feels so great. Feels really nice, and I'm super happy with it. I have nothing bad to say against it. Another thing I would definitely like to talk about is the movement, because I played the beta, and in beta we had those like people call it COD movement, doing all these erratic movements, and I definitely love how they changed the movement and how the game feels now. It is much more Battlefield-like, and I definitely prefer it. I'm not sure if they will keep changing the movement. I kind of doubt it to some degree, but I definitely love what we have right now, and I totally don't mind if they just don't change it out, like they just keep it as is. And we'll be pretty good. This is one of the maps where I said that it definitely feels like it's leaning more towards one side than the other. where us as defending side have way bigger advantage over the ones attacking. I want to say 8 games out of 10, this, you know, the defending side always wins. And it's kind of a thing that I noticed, not with just this map, but with, you know, like I want to say 2 other. If I had to pick one of the maps, then definitely this is one where I'm like, ooh, could use a little bit of a improvement when it comes to, you know, which team has more advantage. I was there for Battlefield 2042, but that game just did not feel... It basically felt like a Call of Duty wannabe. That's what I got from Battlefield 2042. And then once DICE said that, you know, they're finally making one that's proper Battlefield, I was like, please, I'm so ready for that. You have no idea. Another big things I have to point out is definitely hip firing. This is probably going to sound super weird, but I prefer hip firing more than aiming down sight. In 2042, it kind of felt like, you know, hip firing was just not an option and you had to zoom in. But in Battlefield 6, that actually feels pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Again, I sometimes even prefer it rather than aiming down sights, which is, again, sounds kind of funny. Another big things I'm superly massively into is Easter eggs. If you're someone who plays Battlefield, you know that it's kind of part of it. And the one thing that I noticed is if you go to shotguns here, and if we go to like these presets, and if you check out this gold one, it says currently unavailable, but the thing that piqued my interest is that you see the little skull there. Now, this is a Phantom program, and they're basically like the ones behind all the major Easter eggs, like Battlefield 1 and even before that. Usually anything with a skull and anything that looks this cool, it has to have some connection with some type of Easter egg. Of course, I could be wrong, but you know, it's just, you know, it's a gold bronze skin and it has the skull there, so it's pretty, you know, on par. It's pretty like it's kind of already there, so I'm pretty excited to see what is the story behind this one. But anyway, yeah, overall, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I would give Battlefield a solid 9 out of 10. The reason why it's not 10 out of 10 is, again, there are some caveats that I don't really like, but I'm just going to keep those closed and away for now. But I definitely love it, and I definitely recommend it if you still haven't picked it up. It is a little bit of expensive, and it sucks that I mean, you kind of need to do the secure boot. That's another thing I've massively been hearing that people just don't like, which is understandable. But it's a kernel level anti-cheat. I know many people don't support it, but you know, it's kind of where it's becoming an industry standard. So longer, you know, sooner than later, we're gonna have to, all games are going to have to support that. So that is one major thing, but I'm not gonna get too much into it. Again, I know that it's something people are not fans of, and I know they would want to do that, but again, you know, there's other rules and you have to follow the rules, unfortunately. So those are just one downsides of the Battlefield game. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about Battlefield. Honestly, I don't think I'll be making more videos on it, or basically of gameplays. Maybe if the Easter egg comes out, I will check that out. Until that comes out, until that's announced, I don't think I'll be touching Battlefield from here on out, unless, again, something really fun happens. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.